Days amid the political showdown, you must have come across a name consistently, and that is of George Soros. Who is George Soros? Why is he in the center of controversy, a global figure with regard to India's internal affairs? And specifically, why is someone, and possibly how can he, interfere in India's matters? That's the charge. Let's take a look at this explainer coming.
If you've been following the news lately, chances are you would have come across the name George Soros. So who exactly is George Soros and why is he in the center of a controversy in a country that's far, far away from his? Born in 1930, George Soros is a Hungarian-American hedge fund tycoon and philanthropist. He escaped the Nazi occupation of Hungary and moved to the UK in 1947. To fund his studies at the London School of Economics, Soros worked as a railway porter and waiter. In 1973, George Soros launched his hedge fund and became known for his successful currency trades, particularly his bet against the British pound in 1992, which is why he became known as the man who broke the Bank of England. Soros is considered to be one of the pioneers of the modern hedge fund industry. Soros has a net worth of $7.2 billion as of December 10, 2024. He leveraged the significant financial muscle to create the Open Society Foundations. What that is that it's a network of foundations, of partners and projects now in over 120 countries. It's reported that Soros donated over $11 billion to philanthropic causes during the period from 1979 to 2011. But I know what you're all wondering. What's the India connect here? Well, Open Society began working in India in 1999, initially offering scholarships and fellowships to students to pursue studies and research at Indian institutions. Its Soros Economic Development Fund is also an active social impact investor in India, supporting smallholder farmers and businesses while improving access to healthcare, schooling and financial services. But there's a reason that it's in the midst of controversy. George Soros and his organizations have seen a slew of controversies surrounding business groups and financial institutions. George Soros has become a villain of sorts for some in India for the persistent India bashing that's done by NGOs funded by him. Therefore, some suspect him to harbour hidden agendas. Soros also has been a vociferous critic of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and has been vocal about his mission, or his dream as he called it, to make democracy flourish again in India. This is what he said, and listen in to what he said in 2023 as well.
Modi and business tycoon Adani are close allies. Their fate is intertwined. Adani Enterprises tried to raise funds in the stock market but failed. Adani is accused of stock manipulation and his stock collapsed like a house of cards. Modi is silent on the subject, but he will have to answer questions from foreign investors and in Parliament.
It's because of these kind of comments that many accuse George Soros of threatening to meddle with the electoral process in India. Now, there's a big political fight also over this, as the BJP claims that George Soros is connected to the Forum of Democratic Leaders in Asia Pacific. It's the FDLAP Foundation. Now, they allege that this group is advocating Kashmir secession from India. And then they've put out a screenshot of this particular forum, this foundation, in which Sonia Gandhi is mentioned as co-president, which is why they're saying that there's a collaboration aimed at undermining India's sovereignty. Now, the BJP has also gone after Rahul Gandhi repeatedly using the Soros link, saying that he's leveraging Soros-funded organizations to criticize the Indian government, particularly on economic issues, particularly the Adani group. And here another name comes up. OCCRP. Now, this is the Organized Crime and Corruption Reporting Project. Headquartered in Amsterdam, the OCCRP is a global network of investigative journalists with staff on 6 continents. It's known for investigations like the Panama Papers and the Pegasus spyware use as well. It's worth noting here that Soros' Open Society Foundations is one of OCCRP's funders, so there's a direct link there. And an OCCRP report in August 2023 alleged that Gautam Adani's family had invested millions of dollars in its companies via opaque Mauritius funds. This triggered, of course, a huge controversy. You had the Adani group rubbishing the claims and called them a mere rehash of allegations made by Hindenburg back in January 2023. The BJP has highlighted these reports by OCCRP, claiming they were designed to destabilize India's economy and fuel political unrest. Rahul Gandhi had also referred to the OCCRP report to lash out at Adani and Prime Minister Modi, which is what's led again to the BJP alleging that there's a link.